Hey, oh, chill out, buddy, because we are just now about to install the 6th installment of the Beer Drinker's Guide to History.
I'm sorry I get excited, but if you don't believe us, take a look at the past episodes.
Episode 1, Prehistory.
Oh, I'm a dinosaur. Barney eats some guy's head.
I don't comprehend this fire from the sky, because I'm simply a dinosaur. Episode 2, The Roman Empire.
Hey, I'm a Roman and I'm naked. I'm gonna have sex with a kid in a bathtub.
Whoa, Episode 3, The Reformation.
I'm Martin Luther King and I wrote a Bible.
Episode 4, The Scientific Revolution.
Galileo fights the Nazis with his telescope.
Episode 5, Nixonology.
Richard Nixon choked a lot of whores in the 70s. To understand the West,
Wild West.
you really need to start from the beginning.
Start.
But if you're not going to start from the start, you can start from...
You could start from the end. It just wouldn't make any sense. Like the movie Memento.
But if you're not going to start from the start or the end, you can start...
The middle. No, sorry, go ahead.
You can start with Lewis and Clark.
Lois and Clark.
Whatever. Famed American
Celebrity
trotters
couple. Brangelina.
who traveled across to the Pacific Ocean
Just like Brangelina, actually.
with the help of their whore of a concubine, Sacagawea.
Sacagawea.
Sex bus.
Sex bus.
So here we have Sex Bus.
Sex bus.
Now, a lot of people know that she led Lewis and Clark to the Pacific Ocean. What a lot of people don't know is that she was a dirty whore and with child.
Yes, because with simple family planning decisions at any birth clinic, you can get available contraceptives. In the time, they had snakeskin condoms,
Sheepskin condoms,
bearskin condoms,
corncob condoms.
really any animals / vegetables / condoms.
You could even put a pine cone, and prevent a baby.
Like a dental dam, if you will.
But she chose none of those and instead became pregnant. But it was a long journey. So they're heading to the Pacific Ocean, but they didn't call it the Pacific Ocean.
They called it the Blue God.
Much like their brown god
Mike Tyson.
and their red god
Fruity Chew?
and their purple god
Grape Drink.
and Grimace. So they make it there. They're at the Pacific. They're standing at the water's edge. And Sacagawea drops the baby. Not like drops it, like it comes out. It's a baby. It's a bouncing baby boy that she immediately tosses into the sea as an offering to her blue god.
Babies actually bounce into the ocean. Blue God sacrificed, gone. End of story. Next clip.
Oregon Trail. It's big. It's red.
East to west, west to east, north, south. Who cares? Point being, they wrestled ox day in, day out.
They called it boxing.
No, they called it boxing.
Look at this lady. You can see her here clearly with a gun shooting rattlesnakes. There were dogs, there were rivers, there were buffalo. She might be the only person in the Wild West not senselessly killing buffalo. Hey, did you hear about the Ebonics Oregon Trail?
Yes.
It says, yo, your mob broke her arm.
That's not how that's pronounced.
How did Jesse get a car on the Oregon Trail?
Spacebar! Donner Party.
All right, everybody's been to a party they really didn't like. But you've probably not been to a party as crappy as this. See these guys? They survived. They look like the kind of people that would eat another person.
Everyone... Yes.
I can understand where you're coming from.
No, you don't, because the band Tears for Fears was the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
Be that as it may, let's try to lighten this up a little bit. Let's make this a little happier time. Let's talk about one of the greatest chapters of American history.
Oh, the Trail of Tears.
Yes.
Okay, that's
by our
pretty
pal, Mike Andrew Jackson, who often ripped out the hearts of his opponents, set them on fire, and sent them across the country to packing to the land where we already cleared it of buffalo. So it was all cool. Boo-hoo.
Yay!
Moving on. One of, if not the most important chapter of American history is the Transgendered Railroad.
Everyone's totally confused at this point. It goes from east west, west est. You got the vampire territory in the middle. North Carolina, I guess present day
Utah.
Yeah, present day Utah. In the middle, you got Dracula. This is a complete problem at this point because we're like, how do we defeat these vampires? You know what we do? Summon zombie George Washington. He comes up, greatest president by far, with a golden spike, drives it right through Dracula's heart.
To commemorate the event, President Ulysses S. Grant, the great Civil War hero, orders General Custer to bone every savage he can find. When this doesn't work, Custer opens up a dessert stand and time moves on. Hey, get on your horses, you idiots, because we're going to run through the rest of history because we can't even deal anymore. So hey, did you hear about the gold rush? Check it out. The 49ers came in with their helmets, mined some gold with the fat guy in the creek, got this guy his gold chain and teeth so he can hit on ladies in Jersey. He's going to get your sister pregnant. You know what's going to happen.
We got jackasses.
Oh, yes, we do. Hop on the Nicaragua, because we're going to the Apple Store. Guess what? Anybody ever been to Texas?
Yeah, me neither. I live there.
Yeah, who cares? But if you go, for some reason, yeah, you can pee on the Alamo, just like
Ozzy Osbourne
and Davy Crockett.
Ted Nugent.
Davy Crockett rode a bear in from space after he killed all the other bears in Tennessee
And in space.
to try to save those idiots from the Mexicans. Did it work?
No.
It sure didn't. But guess what? The fat guy with the gold pan's back, and he's not impressed. Hey, you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
Yes.
Hey, you want to hear some tall tales?
Not even a little bit.
Who cares? Because you're going to hear them. Heard of Paul Bunyan? Look at this picture. Paul Bunyan's not huge. Those people are just small. His blue ox wants to eat them.
Also, he's huge.
Hey, what do you know about Johnny Appleseed?
He chopped down a cherry tree with his wooden teeth, ate the entire population of China.
Sounds right. Hey, what's the best thing about the OK Corral?
One time, a gopher dug through the entire area and the entire city fell into a gopher mound.
Don't forget the pizza.
Also, the pizza.
Some people say that Robert Ford killed Jesse James.
But realistically, Bon Jovi killed Jesse James. Dead or alive.
All right, check it out. No animals were harmed.
They were killed instantaneously by this guy.
And Destiny's Child ate every part.
Manifest Destiny's Child, because we were destined to take over the Western United States? True.
A lot of people say that Annie Oakley...
was a bitch.
Now, in closing, I just want to talk about some of my favorite things from the Wild Wild West. One of mine, opium.
Humping bears in space.
Corncob diaphragms.
Pissing on the Alamo and other religious ceremonies.
Kicking Johnny Appleseed.
In the nuts.
And wooden teeth.
Shooting people without any real reason.
Killing buffalo with no concern of the impact on the environment or the indigenous peoples.
Digging gold out of worthless places, such as, therefore, my ass.
Ripping the hearts out of savage natives.
Setting them on fire along with their genitals.
Dancing on the graves of their ancestors.
Literally raping the natural resources of an entire country.
Pulling the edges of my eyes up and pretending I'm Chinese.
I'm done.
We got no